Well, he's Ohio's youngest mayor who had an idea to meet celebrities and then put his city on the map all at the same time. Please let me introduce you to Mayor David Bentkowski. He's here with more on his life experiences and the new book, The Power of Proclamation.
Well, first off, San Diego is the greatest city in the world because only San Diego has a Victoria's Secret model as the weather girl. I mean, this is amazing.
Are you talking about me?
I am talking about you.
Look who starts off the interview with the flirt.
Listen, let me tell you something.
Who knew you were a flirt? He's flirting.
Talk about a sunshiny day, folks. Let me tell you.
Where's your sound effects,
There you
Raul?
go.
Come on.
Let me go get it. I didn't know it was a routine coming up. Here we go.
Wow.
Chicken waiters, yeah. No,
Well, I tell you what, flattery will get you everywhere
There you
when
go,
it
there you
comes
go,
to
there
me,
you go.
Mr. Mayor. Okay, so what was I going to say? I forgot.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Mission accomplished.
Okay, so the
There you go. I'll take it.
your city is
yeah.
Seven Hills.
Well, I had this great idea. I have a quiet, beautiful, small town. It's really the greatest city ever. And I knew when I became the mayor, I'd see other mayors give proclamations just to get publicity and attention, but they'd give them to, like, senior citizens or somebody's anniversary. It's just a nice piece of paper. Well, I said, I could really promote my town. I knew celebrities had value, so if I offered to give the proclamations to a celebrity, now I get the joke. I realize it's absurd. Anybody would care what I have to proclaim. I'm in on it. I get the joke.
No.
But I started calling these people up when they came to town, and lo and behold, they said yes. I mean, it's silly to me. Why would an Oscar winner or a Grammy winner want a proclamation from me? But they were gracious. They said yes, and so when I met them, I got them to sign auction items for charity. It was publicity for my town. It was a press opportunity. Some of them we get to try and play the bands to play our festivals for cheaper. I befriended some of them.
Okay.
So it's really been a win-win.
Okay, I like your attitude. I see where you're going. Let's back it up. Oh, well, first of all, here's some of the pictures. Just walk us through some of the pictures.
Laura Bush, Omarosa, Nora Jones. I flirted with me. I swear.
Really?
LL Cool J has muscles in places I don't have places. Southern California girl, Gwen Stefani. Justin Timberlake, the nicest of all of them. Great guy. We could be brothers. Kevin Costner. Do not let your wife near him. He is so sexy.
Oh, my.
Halle Berry, Cleveland's own Halle Berry. Flea from the Chili Peppers. Again, the First Lady.
Wow.
They were so gracious, most of them. It was so much fun.
Okay, let's back it up. Let's
Okay.
go back to the map, please, of Seven Hills in Ohio. Population of how?
About 15,000. 10 minutes due south of Cleveland.
15,000. That's Ocean Beach. That's like a small.
That's small.
That's like a neighborhood. You were the youngest mayor in 2003. How old were you?
31 at the time.
How did you become elected? Did you have to run for mayor?
I ran, and I think everybody was guilted because I was their paper boy growing up, and there's a lot of Polish people and ethnic people in my town. Bentkowski.
I was Bentkowski. Okay.
The hardest part of my campaign was finding a sign that I could fit my name on. I was taking out big billboards, but.
What inspired you to do that, though? For real? I mean, at 31 years old?
Actually, I got elected to city council when I was 23, and there was this nice lady I grew up behind me, and she was the sweetest thing. She's the perfect resident. She never bothered City Hall, once in 30 years, and then she finally had a problem, and the guy who was the city councilman was kind of a jerk to her. So she came to me crying, broken English, "Can you help me?" I was in law school. It was my first, challenge, my first battle, and when I went to City Hall to help her, the guy was a jerk to me too, and I'm like, this guy, I need to get rid of this guy. So I just ran, and again, it was, knocking on doors. It's small town USA. It's absolutely beautiful. And once it bites you, once you help people, once you see you can make a little difference. My parents still live there, so I wanted to get involved and help my town.
Finish that sentence, though, if you wouldn't mind, please. Once it bites you, once you start to make a difference,
Well,
once you get the feeling.
It's like a drug. You want to just keep doing it. The goal of the power, the only good thing about the power is if you use it to make a positive difference. And there's that famous line, if you're going to be king, be a good king.
Yeah.
It only is worth it if people respect you and like what you're doing. And so I've taken it and ran with it. And the whole goal is to try and make the place where I live and my parents live and my friends live nicer.
What is in your proclamation?
Okay, well, I take great pride in making the proclamations personal. It's just, kind of flowery language, whereas, etc. But I actually do a lot of research for the celebrity, and I do them myself. I take the time, and so I'll put in there their accomplishments. A lot of them do a ton of charity work that goes unnoticed, and so it's literally, I kind of make it up like a fancy document. It's very nice looking. We mat it, etc. And so many times they've read it. Like one story, Sugar Ray, the band Sugar Ray. Everyone, they're probably used to Mark McGrath getting the recognition. So I personalized it for each one of the band members, and the guys in the band, as they're reading it, they're like, "Oh my gosh, this is about me," not just Mark McGrath. So
Okay.
I try to make it nice for them.
and how they can somehow be on your message and contributing to your community and how it would benefit them. And so that's the message of the book, yeah?
And the other thing, the book is very inspirational. My little story about this kid from a small town USA, it's a great profile of my city, and then it's also all the great encounters. I'm kind of a nice guy, so I don't really throw anybody under the bus. It's not like a TMZ or a nasty thing. It's nice, funny stories. And every time I met one, something funny happened. Trust me, you haven't lived till you've been on the tour bus with George Clinton. It was like a Scooby-Doo cartoon with the smoke. You can cut a hole in it, and there's all kinds of funny stories.
With George Clinton?
Yes.
George.
I did meet Bill Clinton,
Okay.
but George Clinton, the Parliament of Funkadelic, is my favorite.
I got to wrap it up, but I want to say this is the book. Here it is. On the back side of the book, hold on a second. Hold on a second. There's the front. There's the book.
Payback. Here we go.
What is this on the back side of the book?
Well, I knew someday I'd be coming to San Diego, and that was before a lot of
next book.
Yeah, that's the next book. But that was before Christmas pierogies and other food there, so I'm not quite sure. I'm glad it's cloudy today because I'm not quite sure I still look like that.
Thank you for being here, and thank you for your message. Go to fox5sandiego.com for more information on the youngest mayor of Seven Hills, Ohio, and the proclamation and the message, and how you too can contribute in a positive way to your community and your friends and family, and this is how to do it. Thanks for being here, man. Welcome to town.
Thank you.
Going to SeaWorld today, maybe. Who knows? Guys, Raul, I'm going to send it back. Oh, Raul, you wanted to ask a question.
I did.
Yes.
I just want to know if the mayor knows where LeBron James is going to be playing next year.
Yes. I'll answer that. He's going to stay in Cleveland. He just built a house in Akron, which looks like 10 city halls combined. He's not going anywhere. He's from Cleveland. I saw him play in high school, actually, at Akron St. Vincent St. Mary. There's a funny thing, there's a video about Cleveland, and it says our entire economy is based on LeBron James. So we'll do whatever we got to do to keep him to stay.
Let's hope he knows that. All right. Only time will tell, my friend.